take a look at this part right here, and you'll notice that this piece right here has a slant to it. Okay? And one of the ways that you can produce a an effect like this is it's in your two-dimensional sketch. You can actually sketch this out at an angle, and when you make your extrusions, then obviously it's going to just reflect what you did in your 2D sketch. An easier way and a more efficient way to do this is to be able to use an angled work plane to remove the material after you've created your sketch and added the hole here. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove the technique of removing material at an angle after you have created your a solid model. So for here, I'm going to use a block apart just like this, and my dimensions are 30 by 50 millimeters, and I extruded it to 10 millimeters. All right, so take a second to um, create a part like this, and also make sure that your orientation that you have, this is your front face, and this is your top face. So when I'm referencing left to right, or top or front, that it's the same for you. Okay, so just to kind of let's look back at this part and look at this effect here. Like there's a hole here, and then there's material been removed. So let's go to our part, and on the front face, let's start a new sketch. Turn this up, and then let's go ahead and get the circle feature. I like creating holes using the circle feature if they're just through holes. And we'll make this 7 millimeters in diameter. Click OK. Finish sketch, and then let's go to extrude. Select the circle region, and this time I want to remove or cut into it. So I'm going to select the cut feature, and notice that it's cutting into the part. And let's see, our part was, the length of this was 50. So let's go ahead and type the distance of 50. Okay. So it goes all the way through. Hold there. Yeah. So now let's go into the work feature section, select plane, and select angle to plane around edge. And we'll select the top face of this part. And then we want the edge that's in between the top and the front face right here. Okay. And as you can see, I have this new plane here, and it is normal or perpendicular or 90 degrees to the top face. And I can drag this at an angle. Okay. So I'm going to put this at, let's see, I'll put this at 45. Okay. Oops. All right. So now what I want to do is start a new sketch on this new plane here. All right. I can right click, go to new sketch, and oops. All right. And let's see. What I'm going to do is let me straighten this out to the front. I'm going to use the rectangle feature. Use a 2-point rectangle. And this time, now, one thing I want to point out is, even though you see this work plane, it's visible in this region, the work plane extends to an infinite amount. So I can start way out here, but I'm still in this work plane, even if I start out here. So what I'm going to do is just create a rectangle. That's about the same as the visible part of the plane. And click OK. Then I'm going to finish sketch. Now I'm going to select extrude. And this time I'm going to use the cut feature, but I need to turn and notice that by using the cut feature, let me go back to the join feature. It's adding material here. Okay. So when I go to use the cut feature, it's going to cut in the direction of the part, and it's going to, anything in front of it, it's just going to move it out of the way. So let me turn this number down, the distance down to, let's say 5 to start with. All right. And let's try 10. Okay. So let's go to 10 and select OK. And so now you see that, and I'll turn the visibility off the work plane. So now you see that material has been removed from our part at an angle. And so it creates this effect that the hole that we originally created has been, that this hole was sliced at an angle, but really just the material has been removed. So if we go back here, this is how they're able to achieve this effect here. All right, and that's through the use of an angle work plane to remove material.